Don't you love this airport? We had a bit of morning tea as we waited for our flight.
And that's when Rihanna said, "Forget the tea, give me a beer." That's my sister-in-law. That's my girl.
The plane arrives, we get the lowdown and load up and depart.
Yo, you alright?
It's Liz!
And as you can see, we have the cutest co-pilot you've ever seen.
Off we go to Lake Kariba, about an hour and 10-minute flight.
Lake Kariba is located along the border of Zimbabwe and Zambia and is indeed the largest man-made lake in the world.
Operation Noah saved over 5,000 animals of 35 different species from the drowning when Lake Kariba was formed, and deposited many of them in what is now Matusadana National Park. At the small airport, we were met by the Changa Safari Camp representative and driven to the boat transfer.
A lot of houseboating occurs on this vast lake, as you can see from all the houseboats in the harbor. A light breeze blowing, and it's just wonderful to be out on the lake. Abundant crocodile and hippopotamus swim its waters, so just don't hang your arms and legs out. They are clever. Look at that swimming cage at the back of that houseboat. They lower this contraption for swimming and keeps you safe.
A 20-minute boat ride across the lake delivers us to Changa Safari Camp for a 2-night accommodation.
He's not poisonous, right, Olivia? He is?
One of the things that I love about these little girls is the things that excite them, small things. Their dad has exposed them to all kinds of critters, and they are not in the least bit intimidated. They love snakes and bugs. So here they are, as you can understand, in paradise.
The central area consists of several thatched structures linked together by raised wooden walkways and decks, and includes a lounge library, dining room, bar, beautiful deck and swimming pool.
And the rooms all overlook Lake Kariba.
We had a nice welcome fruit drink and a very welcoming staff.
The camp accommodation is large East African style luxury canvas tents.
Each tent has its own ensuite bathroom with indoor shower, flush toilet, his and hers basin, outdoor bathtub and outdoor shower, and so well appointed. Nice to take a shower or bath under the stars, because of course I took advantage. I love the artistic touches such as the mosaics in the floors. Out in the front of our tent was a deck with chairs and a hammock. I love an afternoon siesta, so the hammock was a perfect touch for me. What a view! We had a lovely lunch, my favorite fruits and homemade rolls and more, before we set off on an afternoon game drive.
Game drives were not as prolific in wildlife as was the case at Davison's, but we were here to chill and relax, and Lake Kariba is just perfect for that. It is a serene wildlife haven.
Due to its brilliant location on the shores of Lake Kariba, within a private concession in the national park, Changa is well placed to offer great boat trips, game drives, and walking safaris. We came across an interesting monitor lizard up close and personal. The African fish eagle graced these shores.
Pretty markings. You can age them by counting the rings. game.
While tracking game, you move along the shorelines or up into the park's majestic mountains. The bird life here is prolific. Over 350 species have been recorded, which include many water birds. The vaquerillos join up with us just in time for sundowners.
And we play dueling cameras. Our agreement is, you can take as many pictures as you want, as long as I can delete as many as I want. There is nothing like a Kariba sunset.
Cheers!
Taking in the sunset, taking in the calm beauty, and enjoying the sundowner. Cheers, my friends. We're so happy to be with you.
And the day's not over until we settle back at camp and have the most delicious meal. Ah, Erica, contenta. The next morning drive brings baboons and ellies and a pass through the riverbed.
See how the cars.
I often tell people an elephant is one of the most difficult animals to spot in the bush. Just look at this one. Just look how quickly these enormous creatures can disappear into the bush. 2, 3, 4 steps, you see him, and he's gone.
There you go. This is one of my favorites.
The bleached skeletal trunks and bare branches of dead trees that were drowned by the dam all those years ago. They make excellent purchase for fish, eagles, cormorants, and other water birds. Oh, there in the top.
Back to camp for lunch and my siesta. Some pool time. I feel like being lazy now. The drumbeat signals meal times.
Hey, hey, hey!
A good chill time for us all.
There are other in the troop full of energy and chomping at the bit to get on the lake for some fishing.
Sport fishing is just one activity available here. Sort of had a little bit of a competition, if you can call it that. We only caught a couple of breams. The kids caught a couple. I caught one. Lau also caught one. Pretty small. I'm not sure if it's a fish or that's the bait on his hook.
We head out to the Signati Gorge. Being out on the lake is truly magical. Amazing scenery of the Matusadana Mountains and Signati Gorge. It was a beautiful, surreal boat ride. Just bliss.
Terri?
Uh-huh.
I have a history here. I can remember a time we were here, myself, children, and Lorica had to make a pit stop. She was only about 8 years old, went behind the one rock, and lo and behold, a leopard dashed out and made its escape. Loli got the fright of her life. It'll go down in the annals of the Tonder history.
Louie has been wanting me to get to this magical place for a long time. And here we are.
what they call the first crossroads. It's like we're in the main road here, and then there's a minor road coming from the other side. These are the smaller rivers that flowed into the Sinyati. And you can go up these short distances. It's very beautiful. Right, ladies.
Nothing like a sundowner and good food and drink.
Hy kan ook draai.
Okay.
Draai eers hierdie onderste ene. Aan die ander kant kyk waar hy reg is.
What were you going to do now? You're going to take me fishing?
Take you fishing.
You're going to take me fishing?
You watch your words, woman.
And what are we going to fish for?
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles. Oh. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Cheers.
Coach, I told you a long time ago I will bring you here one day.
Yeah, here we are. Some kind of wonderful.
Jet skis in Rio.
Cheers. Now the question is, are you having a good time?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a wildlife documentary on, and this sound, he just burst into tears. He said, you know what, I've got to go home.
Oh, man.
Said to his wife, we're out of here.
Oh, shit.
And they came back.
Time has an essence. Time waits for no man. My experience here is shared with my wife, with my brother, and we are making new memories. A new history that will stay with me to the end of my days.
Close and personal. Thank you, love. That's lovely. There we go.
Can you imagine leaving your country of your birth? All the things you know, trails you've traveled, the heartbeat of being part of Africa. You can take a man out of Africa, but you can never take Africa out of him.
A relaxing respite, a peaceful haven, and a setting sun on soothing waters, only to arrive at our camp for an exquisite beach dinner.
A perfect end before we set off tomorrow for Rukomichi.